Hi guys, after a bit of vacation I'm now back and with a fairly big update for the full Unusable Engineering range. The two main changes in the new 1.3.0 is that all plugins now have preset system, presets and a preset browser. And all effect plugins do now have an integrated slot sequencer. I've made separate videos going through both systems in more detail, so I'll try to keep it briefly here. Let's start with the preset system. All plugins now have the same basic controls with randomized names, favorites, browser filters and version saving. There is also a new About and Updates modal where you can see the installed version, check if an update is available and see the email address connected to your license. The plugins now include some basic presets and starting points as well. The effects now have either 4 or 8 slots for storing parameter states. You can step or slew between them manually with internal clock or synced to the host. Slots can be randomized, copied, pasted, enabled and disabled. Even simple changes between slots can lead to surprising results. I personally find new ideas all the time that I want to try out with the slot sequencers, sometimes rewarding and sometimes not really. For the Geometry series plugins that already had slots, slew and randomization, I have added the additional controls to the top left part of the plugin. For the rest of the plugins, the slot sequencer section is added to an extended part in the bottom. There's also been a few plugin specific additions. For Frequency Guillotine, I've added a draw mode, so if you click a band and hold Alt on Windows or Option on Mac, you can actually draw the shape of all the bands in one go. Curves and Membranes has two new features. The first is velocity to radius. This uses incoming velocity to multiply the radius of the orbital modulators up to 5 times the set value. It can add a small dynamic change or make harder nodes move much further through the waveform and the filter. This was suggested by a user named Jan. Thanks for the suggestion. The second addition is node mode, which changes the curved Bezier shape into a straight vector node shape. This gives the oscillator a slightly more aggressive sound and makes it easy to build more standard waveforms like squares, saws, triangles, etc. And it actually makes the wavefolding a bit deeper. I've made separate videos for both of the Curves and Membranes features too if you want to check it out in more depth. On Mac, the Curves and Membranes preset folder has been moved to the same general location as the other plugins. If you have older presets, there will appear a button in the bottom of the preset browser that will automatically migrate your old presets into the new folder. There has also been smaller fixes done across the range, and for the emulated effect series, I have increased the brightness of the interfaces a bit to give it a bit more contrast if you're using it on darker screens. One small note for users of Apple Logic. If the Logic plugin header is minimized, its transparent title bar may cover some controls near the top of the interface. Please fix that, Apple. The latest versions are available through the account page on unusable.net/account. I hope you will enjoy them as much as I do. If you want to know more about the Unusable Engineering range, check out unusable.net for more information. Thanks for watching.